All right, today I'm doing a review for this Preza graded card storage box. This is designed for slabs, and there's a few reasons why you would want a box like this. One is you're a collector, a serious collector, you go to card shows, you have a lot of slabbed cards. Or option number two is someone like me who is making a transition from childhood hobbyist to a more serious collector. And obviously that can apply even if you are really young. If you're starting to get more serious and you have cards that have value, cards that you want to protect, then you need to get a case like this. Now, I was really excited that this was sent to me because I've been getting back into card collecting, something I did as a child, and I started collecting cards for the nostalgia factor. So in my middle age, I guess this is my midlife crisis, I'm getting back into card collecting, and I found that it has actually been an awesome hobby for me, because just like when I was a child, looking through the cards, organizing, looking at the statistics, it's really therapeutic, and I've really enjoyed it, even if there was no collectible value. But what I found was I started collecting cards that had some worth. And so I started collecting cards of people that I've interviewed for my podcast that are professional athletes. I've collected cards for collegiate athletes that I've covered as a sports writer. And so I have a lot of really cool collectible cards that are mostly sentimental value, but I still want to protect those cards. And so they were in top loaders, but now I'm starting to get more and more cards that are in slabs. And so I need a case like this. Now, obviously, I'm not feeling this right now with slabs, and I've had to be creative with how I have filled it, because one of the things that hasn't been great for me with this case is if you don't fill it all the way, there are a few extra foam inserts to fill the gap, but there weren't enough for me. I needed more of these. And so I need to find out if I can just purchase some of these to fill in the gap so that it is tight. Now, when you close the top, it's gonna put a little bit of pressure on top. So it's designed for slabs, and your slabs aren't gonna jostle around. But other things, like if I have loose cards on there, I had a few loose cards just because I had a pile of cards that I wanted to store that had some value. Well, those ones would still jostle around a little bit, so I need to make it a little tighter. I do love that we've got 3 slots. You can fit 108 PSA graded slabs in there, 375 top loaders. Obviously, if you're using Beckett or one of the other grading services, it's a little bit different in size, but not dramatically. You basically can do 100 slabs or 375 top loaders. And so for me, that's great to now start transitioning my cards into nicer protection, getting them all in top loaders. So I still have a little bit of work to finish getting all of my autographs and rookie cards into top loaders. So anything of value, I'm starting with that, and I'm going to get all my top loaders in here. Right now I even have wax packs and other things. So it's just the things that are of more value to me. That's what's in there right now. But eventually I'll upgrade to top loaders, and then I would love at some point to have enough graded slabs to fill this case. I could have started with one of their smaller cases, and they have other options that fit a lower amount of slabs. But I love this big one because I can put all my valuable cards in it right now, and then I can lock it. It comes with 2 keys so that you can just close it up and lock it. And so it's going to protect my cards just because it's in a nicer case. It's out of direct sunlight, but then I can lock it in case wandering hands from my children are coming around. I can keep it protected. And so I really, really love this case right now. Obviously, it's a really nice case. It's got this, it's hefty because it's a thick plastic on the outside. It looks metallic. It's not. But then all the hardware connecting the pieces, the corners are reinforced with metal. And so it is a really, really nice, solid case, easy to transport. So really great for collectors or people that are just trying to protect their cards. So what a really cool little case.